Hello! Hi everybody! Welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. I'm Sarah. I'm coming to you live from inside my store, Not Another Hat, in Hood River, Oregon. And I am testing out a little new location because I want to show you some delicious new yarn that has arrived. Hi Nydia! So I'm just going to give a few seconds here and let people hop on board. It's really nice. Right here where I'm standing, I can just look out the window and see the sun shining. It looks so lovely, but I know it's actually cold, so. Hi Sharon! Hello! I have a few things I want to show you guys today, so I'm just kind of toodle-a-dooing. Hi Marilyn! Hey Bert! I have two projects I'm going to give you a view of and some new yarn, and then a bit of a teaser on a pattern that's not available yet, unless you were on the fall 2021 Good Vibes Yarn Tour, and then you already have it. Hi Garrica, Gail and Erica. I just, made those one. Yeah, great, thank you. Not underwater. Yeah, Heidi, so after I got off my video last Tuesday, I saw there was an outage with BeLive, which is the service that I often use to go live with. And they were having difficulty connecting to Facebook. And they sent an email that they had got it patched about 12:05, which was 5 minutes into my video. So I'm wondering if that's to blame. Sometimes I do think that our internet, even though it is supposed to be super strong here because we're on fiber optic cable with the high speed, it's not always up to snuff. So, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're underwater and sometimes you stand in live in person. So, okay, first up, I want to show you a project that I started a couple weeks ago in the mass cast on of February 2022. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about how I cast on like 5 projects in one night. I really truly did, and I've shown you a few of those so far, but some of them I wanted to get further along in the project so it looked like something. So first, just to give you an idea what I'm about to show you, I printed a picture. Hi Jenny, hi Diane. So I've started Gridlines. There we go. So I have long had this sweater in my queue. This is by Susanne Sommer. And it's a fingering weight sweater, and it's done from side to side. So it goes, you start down the middle and you work one side, and then you do another middle and you work one side, and there's actually a seam right down the middle that's hidden in one of those grid lines. And one of my bouts of inspiration in that cast on frenzy was to use Laneras Tierras to make this sweater, and I am so happy I did. Okay, I have to hold it carefully because it's weird to show you. Okay, here is where I'm at. I have a front, and I'm working on a back of the right side right now. So I cast on in the middle right here, and then I've gone out to about like yay of my shoulder. And then I paused, cast on the back one in the middle, and went that same distance, and then joined them. There's my join. So now I'm about like right here. Does that make sense? I know it's really confusing. So anyway, that's part of a right side, and I've got the full front and back on the needles now, joined together. Actually, I could depict it this way. Whoop! Throw that piece over my back. And so there we go. Yeah, that's it right there. I believe I still pick up and put on a little neck edging. So I think pretty soon I'll be doing some shaping. It's kind of like a drop shoulder. But I just love how these slip stitch grids present, especially in this gorgeous yarn. This stuff is such a dream to work with. So here's the color I'm using. It's the original Purple Heart. I say original because we got a batch in that was a little different. We named it Purple Heart 2. I'll grab one to show you. It's a little more variegated, a little less blendy. So anyways, we have some really lovely colors in Tierras. Now Tierras, just as a reminder, this is Laneras' fingering weight yarn that is non-superwash, which is hard to find in a hand-dyed yarn. It's 60% merino and 40% polworth wool. So this right here is called November Rain, super beautiful gray. This one is, I believe, yeah, De Clement. So really, really gorgeous. There's other colors too. I didn't grab all of them. If you are a fan of the non-superwash, if you prefer that in your knits, this is make a beautiful sweater, like beautiful. But also, I'm standing here because I wanted to show you, we just got in this gorgeous spring palette of Laneras Secretos, which is their superwash fingering that's 100% merino, and it is so silky. It doesn't have silk in it, but it feels like it has silk in it. And this palette is stunning. Okay, here's what I love about Laneras yarns. I can email them, and Jay and Nikki is the couple that runs Laneras, that owns Laneras, and I can just be like, you're the experts. Please put together a nice palette of 12 colors for me for the spring summer season. And they more than rise to the occasion. And they don't just do it and send it to me, they actually send me a couple of pictures of little snippets of them all together so I can see if I like them all together. And so this is what Nikki put together for me, and then Jay dyed. And it is just, I don't know, I just want to sit here and stare at this wall all day. So this would also be beautiful, beautiful for the Gridlines sweater if you also had your mind on doing the Gridlines. And then Good Vibes Yarn Tour people, you might recognize these two colors are not exactly the same, but they're very similar to our colors from the fall tour where I designed this. So this is Route 1, my shawl from the fall tour, and it is knit in Laneras Secretos, which is just like I said, it's to die for. Once again, this is called Route 1. It's not available yet. It's exclusive to the tour until April, but it'll be coming out in April along with the other two patterns, the Janet's pattern and Cadence's pattern. So, I mean, you could always just get 2 skeins of Secretos now if you wanted to make this later. Gosh, what do we like together? I think that, oh, how about these two? This would be super pretty spring combo right here. Oh, man. There's just so many good options. Or the mint and the purple. Oh, mint and, oh, there's so many good options. We could do this all day. So yeah, that was the one big project that I wanted to share with you. And then this is the other one I brought just because I talked to last week about how I had to rip it back because I didn't check my garter stitch gauge in comparison to my stockinette gauge. Bad on me. But I've made some serious progress. So this is my Ovaline in the Berroco Isola, which is their linen cotton blend, new. And I've just hit the split for the neck. So I've got a good like 11, 12 inches now. I'm like here. So this is a sweater where it's like a drop shoulder. Let's get it up where it goes. There we go. So there's my sleeve. And I work all the way across to the other sleeve. And then we're going to pick up down here and knit down in stockinette in the round. So it's really, really straightforward. But you can really get a picture now of how this color is transitioning. Let me grab a ball just as a reminder. This is what it looks like. So you can see it's really, really slow gradient. Really, really slow changing of color. So I'm actually working with 2 balls attached right now. And I got it caught in my zipper. Because I don't want to work these 2 parts where we've split for the neckline here. I don't want to work one and then come back and do the other. Plus this will ensure they both match, right? So I've got 2 balls attached so I can work across. But this is a really great kind of semi-mindless project. It's just a lot of garter stitch right now. All you have to remember to do is your edge stitches on the wrong side. So very straightforward. So one thing I cannot see very well are all the comments. Yeah, I know, Heidi, I'm only doing sideways sweaters now. I will never be making a straightforward up and down sweater. Let me just page back through real quick, like. Martha's just finishing Route 1. We've got some Good Vibes people in here. Woohoo! I really liked knitting that and designing Route 1, but I like how it's just kind of a stitch sampler of different stitch patterns. So you never get bored. There's always something different going on. And I have always been a sucker for top stitching. And I mean like in sewing and items that have like visible top stitching. Since I was a kid, like my mom used to like tease me about it. I loved things that had that. And I've since tried to like recreate that in some designs several times. So for instance, when I change colors on that blue wavy stripe, I changed colors on the wrong side, so we got that garter ridge in the contrast color, and that to me looks just like top stitching. So that's my own little weird thing. In other news, I have started winding all the yarns for the yarn tasting. Super excited about that. I'm waiting on some Tosh yarns, a new Malabrigo. I think that's all we have left. Oh, and the Berroco yarns. I'm assuming those will be coming very soon. So those of you that have signed up, it's going to be a great box full of stuff. And if you haven't yet, there's a few more days yet that you can sign up. We'll be cutting it off. What's today? Oh yeah, the 15th. So in about a week, I think we're going to probably have to cut it off so that the numbers all match up, because we can only get a certain limited supply from some of the suppliers who send us the pre-balled stuff like Berroco. So don't miss out, because it'll be a very good box full of our brand newest spring and summer yarns, and then a few other yarns that have come in basically since the fall yarn tasting. So all right, that's all I got for you. I hope that you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and that your week is full of fibery, yarny goodness. I hope mine will be too. Okay, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.